You are not that good of a person. Like, let's relax here. There's been this like trend that's been going on for like I'll say a few years now, where people got these like moral like battles, these moral high ground that they like to take, especially recently. Well, it got worse recently. I'm pretty sure this has always been a thing, but like they try to paint themselves as such saints on the internet. Like, what do you expect? Like, even if I had a mutual that has never done any wrong in his life, what could I possibly do? I'm just a nigga on the internet. Well, you want me to like all your tweets now because I know you're a saint, or you want me to retweet your shit? Like I don't understand what you want, even if you got that saint super good title, because it's been a thing where people will get attacked for liking certain characters because like the character, keep in mind these characters are fake, right? Fictional characters, but the characters be problematic, and I'm just like, who cares? Like, because like the way they're worded, right? They'll be like, "Oh my god, like you like X," but in chapter 56, X, I think X was grooming the MC. You know, X. I'm just like, brother, relax, right? Like, not saying that's not a problem yet, but we are in a fictional story right now. There's a lot of like whatever the mangaka is putting in the story, but they're trying to paint it like because of their high moral standards, no matter what the character does or their role in the story or any of that, they're too good of a person to like that character, even no matter how popular the character is, because you always have them, right? Like just imagine a very popular character, right? Just any popular character that a lot of people like. Then be like, man, y'all like this guy, but like in chapter 93, the backstory, right? He hit that kid. He was abusing them kids. I'm just like, dog, we know. We all read that shit, right? It's a fictional story. Real life, way different than. I actually don't like MCs. Oh my, yeah, I did a video on that. I hate that shit. But yeah, they'll be like, oh, this character, oh, he hit his wife. Oh my, dude, what the? You can never like this. I mean, and that's fine. But the thing is, they will try to paint themselves as because again, they're so good of a person. They could never fathom liking this fictional character, but you like them. So what does that say, huh? Like, I'm like, dude, you're not that. Why do you think you're that good of a person for not liking this character? It does not fucking matter. They're a fictional character in a fictional story. And the thing is, they don't have this energy for their real friends. Because they'll be in friend groups, right? And then there'll be a friend making either misogynist jokes, racist jokes, homophobic jokes, stuff like that, right? And keep in mind, human relationships are very complicated. Real life relationships are very complicated. I completely understand if a friend makes like an odd joke, you don't trip about it because you know how you know them. You know what I'm saying? You know who they are, how they act like. So this odd joke isn't gonna ruin your perception of how you view them. But but yeah, again, those same guys will be around people like that. Don't say a word. But when it comes to fucking fiction, this story though, how, what? How dare he? He did what? Nah. Anyone that likes him, you're just as bad. You're like I see this a lot. I'm so confused because again, you're not that good of a like. I can stress this enough. You not liking, and the thing is, it's always popular characters because it's not like characters that you're like supposed to hate, right? Because like, the characters written that way where all they do they're just there to just do bad shit. They're just there to just fucking pillage and yada yada yada. There'll be really like well liked characters, like main well liked characters that also happen to do some bad things here and there, and they'll just hone in on that here and there, ignore everything else about the character, and be like, ugh, see, they did this. I couldn't like a character that did that, but y'all do. Ah, you're not on my level. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. What are you saying? They be the same ones who simp for exit. That's what I'm saying. Their energy is never consistent. It's just a way to just like wink themselves off, bro. They're just like, these like I don't like this character because of XYZ, which is fair. You do not have to like these characters, but they'll see someone else that do. They be like, ugh. How could y'all like these characters? Cause oh yeah, I remember in I think Chainsaw Man the whole Pokemon thing. Keep in mind, I'm like I don't even half of it, but like during the first few volumes, from what I've seen, she's an easy character to like. Just her presence alone, stuff like that, right? And then her characters coming out like, she wasn't she trying to groom? Whoa. I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck? This is not a real person hurting kids, bro. This is a character, yeah, like this sensei character with the main character. Like the fuck, and a lot of people were not saying, "Oh, I like her because of that reason." Nah, they have a lot of different reasons. Like it's again, it just gets odd, bro. It gets odd, and again, people like they have this delusion that again, they're saints for not liking these guys. You get no moral points. I promise. I have never once given points to someone that said, "Oh, I hate this character because they did this bad thing to their family or their whatever." I'm just, oh wow, you don't like them? You know what? You're a great guy. Thank you. Yeah, like what the fuck? That does not matter, bro. Go outside and actually do something good for the world. Hating on these fictional characters made by some random nigga you don't know is not a good deed. It's not. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. It's literally just fan fiction. Fake characters made by a nigga you do not know. That's it. So it's like, just tone it down. Tone it down. Like this whole thing, I don't even entertain it, but I see it a lot. You are not that good of a person. Do not think just because you hate on these characters for doing these, sus things. Like I said, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it because of that, go ahead. But when you try to like put yourself above someone else because you hate it and they like the character and they still like the character because of many like different reasons, now you're corny. I mean, you've probably always been corny, but now you're really corny. So yeah, turn that down. Turn that down. We do not need that. We do not need that.